Alright, here's a review of the Mark 6. I mean, no, not Mark 6, Mark 4. Here's the sleeve, the outer sleeve. There's the front. And there's the back. And if you put it together with the War Machine, there's the photo. Basically, these two are supposed to go together. I think all of them are supposed to line up all together. But yeah, War Machine and Mark 4, they go together like this. Pretty cool. And once you remove the sleeve cover, you see the figure is supposed to be housed inside here. And on the back, all the people that worked on it. And inside there are two trays. First is the one with the accessories, the rear flaps, the donut box, one piece of donut, and the neck piece, and then the head, and a couple of hands. And then on the second tray there's a clear translucent rod, and then a couple of the forearm flares or missiles. And then on the back you'll have the base, the instruction, and the clamp, and the other base, the regular base. This is the base, supposedly was shown in the Hall of Armor. Each of the Iron Man were standing on one of these, and this one's supposed to light up too. Alright, here's what the Mark IV looks like outside of packaging, and I gave him a nice little pose there with the Tony Stark face, head, and he's holding the helmet. Here it is, standing, and I used the articulated hands here, one to grip the helmet, the other just to give an open hand pose. Here's what it looks like from the front. And I didn't put the flaps on, so that's why you see those pieces back there. With the glasses on, he definitely looks like Robert Downey Jr. Here's a closer look at his face with the glasses on. The head sculpt is really nice, and I really like the skin tone as well too. And let's take off those glasses. And yes, his the eyes does look a little weird, but nonetheless it does look like him somewhat. There's the armor. There's the back of the neck. You see there is a little piece from cutting. You can definitely see it back there. And the collar piece is not pushed down all the way too, so that's why you see the gap there, because it was pretty much really hard for me to push that head down, so I just left it that way. Alright, here's Mark IV with all the lights lit up. As you can see, the eyes, the chest, and the palms are all lit up. And just like the Battle Damage Mark III, he has these flare that comes out on the side. And these panels, they're pretty much spring-loaded. You just twist and push back, and it will go back in. Alright, with the new Mark IV, there's an added articulation around the waist. So what you do is that you pull this legs and the chest area part, then you see a little slot came out, and now there's added articulation where he can bend forward. The abs area. Like so. And as you can see, with the added articulation, you could have him bend forward a little bit. So he's kind of like a flying pose, which looks a little more natural than before. It's kind of cool. And this figure has a removable chest piece. This is what it looks like with the chest piece on. And here it is without the chest piece. So basically there are two holes right there. And two pins right there. It just pegs in. And with the back panels installed, supposed to look like this. But mine, like a lot of other people, has one side that doesn't lay flat on its back. Which kind of sucks, but it's alright, I guess. And as far as articulation goes, head is on a ball joint, and then the neck, base of the neck also has a ball joint, and shoulders are ball hinged, and then there's another ball joint inside the shoulder there, so he could actually move, his arms could actually pivot forward and back a little bit. And the arms are double jointed, the wrist ball joint, and then the waist, the upper portion, there's a hinge there, and also on the lower portion here. And then on the hips, they're on ball joint, and then there's a swivel on the thighs, and then double jointed knees, and then ball jointed ankles. And that famous pose, this is the best I could get him to do, that smashing the ground pose. It was kind of horrible doing that pose. Yeah, I don't want to force it too much and break this thing, but that's the best I could do, which looks horrible. And like everyone else, I do have that problem. Every time you move his legs, well, his left leg, these flare panel comes out. Wait, now it's not doing it. Ah, damn it. It was popping out earlier though, so. See it right there. It pops out. Yeah. And then here's another look. And the paint job on this thing is it's perfect, pretty much. Because I really like the gloss, the shine. It does look like a automobile paint. It's got that shiny glossiness on it. It's really cool. It's way better than my Mark III, which was more of a maroon red color instead of this hot rod red. Just really cool. I'll do a size comparison. And here's the comparison between the Mark III and the Mark IV. The old Mark III. As you can see, quite a lot of difference between the two. Even the gold color is different. You can see how the other one looks like a maroon color, while this one it's a hot rod red. And the body proportion, it's the Mark IV, it's a lot better too, with the thicker legs, wider hips, wider abs, the abdominal area, while this one got skinny waist, hips, and broad shoulders, shoulder pads at least. And here he is standing next to War Machine. Very, very nice. And here's Iron Man and War Machine all lit up. It's not as bright. War Machine's eyes not as bright, but they are lit. So there you go. The two standing together looks really nice. And here's a look at the base that lights up. And when it's all lit up, this is how it's supposed to look. Just some white LED lights running around the base of it. And the foot panels for whichever figure you want to put on them. And it takes 3 AAA batteries. And this hunk of thing is all made out of plastic. And there you go. Thanks for watching. Alright, I just realized I didn't show you guys how these were put on. The Forearm missiles. And as you can see, here's his just the figure's forearm with the 4 panels taken out. They're basically pegged in to his arm. So once you remove them, you could apply these missile things on there. And here are the little missiles all attached to his forearm. As you can see, it looks quite good, especially if you're doing a action pose for this figure. And there you go. Thanks for watching.